And so it begins, guys. I don't even think the camera's doing it justice. It is literally pouring down snow right now. Pouring down. So, since we got no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Hi everyone, and welcome to Ohio Valley Couponer. Today is Sunday, January the 23rd of 2022, and you guys are seeing this on Monday, January the 24th of 2022. And I'm coming at you guys today with a DITL, Day in the Life vlog, follow me along video, all the things, the YouTube Day in the Life. And this one's going to be fun because I am not just sitting in bed with COVID like I was all of last week. I'm actually here to vlog today, and I'm super excited for that. So, anyways, as you guys saw from the video, it is hardcore snowing right now, like crazy. So, I'm making it a snow day. Even though I'm out of quarantine and I could go out, I'm not planning on going out anywhere because Nick and driving in the snow does not mix. Like, we don't mix together. We don't do that. One time I was going to church, and our church is a little bit of a drive, like not too far, but it's a little bit of a drive, and you have to go on like a highway. One of the main ways to get there is through this highway, and it wasn't snowing that bad. So I'm like, well, it's okay to go. And then I get there, and it starts pelting down snow, like crazy whiteout, couldn't see a thing, and it was a divided highway. And I ended up driving, like there was a curve, and I missed the curve. And I ended up in the grass median, literally off of the road. And it's truly a miracle that I didn't end up driving over into the wrong side of the highway. Like, it really was. So when there's snow, I don't chance it. I just don't chance it because I don't like driving in the snow. So we're doing it from home today. And it's probably a good thing anyway because I'm out of quarantine, but just to be extra safe, I don't want to go to church and possibly give them COVID. So it's probably for the best that I'm home today. So with that being said, I'll listen to church online or whatever, but there are some things I need to get done today. And so it's a good opportunity since I'm stuck at home to get things done. I need to do several things. As you guys can see, my room's not so great right now. It's actually a lot better than it was. I did go through and clean, but it's not that great. So I need to keep working. I need to kind of throw stuff out. This is all tax prep. I need to get my taxes organized. I bought a binder system at Walmart, so I'm going to put all that together today. I got the things printed off, mostly the receipts. The life of a small business is you have 40 billion receipts, so I have to have all that together. I got some Raising Cane's takeout. That's not good. Got some coupons. It needs organized is what needs to happen. So I'm going to try to work on that today. And I'm also going to try to organize my life digitally. February sucked. Or not February. We're not even in February. January sucked. It was not the best month. Obviously. I got COVID. That just threw me off. Easing out from Christmas threw me off. And so I'm pressing that reset button for February. Not even February. I'm taking control right now. But I'm claiming February like it's a reset, a restart. I'm doing it. So I'm trying to organize my life again. And somebody asked about my planning, kind of set up how I'm planning. And I have decided for several things to go digital. And that's hard for me because I'm a pen and paper. I like going pen and paper. But with life, especially with the two big aspects of my life, which is the budget and like my monthly plans for YouTube and stuff and appointments, things change all the time. All the time. And so when I go pen to paper and then something changes, it just throws everything off. I'm making a ton of scribbles in my notebook. My OCD heart doesn't like that. And so I've decided to go digital for the monthly calendar for sure. I'm using Google Calendar. I'll actually flip you guys over and show you that. Okay, so here is our monthly calendar spread over on Google Calendar. I really, really love this. And basically what I've done is just a rough draft schedule for the month of videos I want to do, video ideas. And the thing that I love about Google Calendar is one of two things. The first thing is that it is so customizable and able to be adjusted and changed. So like here, let's say on the 14th, I put maybe a Target video. But let's say another crazy snow comes in and I can't go to Target again. So what I simply would do is delete it and put in the video I want to do. So I'm going to color code it as red. And let's say I want to do a Weight Watchers What I Ate video or something like that. easy. I can literally just swap it out, delete it, move it. I can move it around. Let's say I want to do the what I ate video on the 19th and the vlog on the 14th. That easy and simple. I absolutely, absolutely love that reason. That's one of the main reasons I love Google Cal. And the thing I really love, like I would do this in a paper planner, and I liked how it all looked nice and simple and everything. But when something would change, I would have to be constantly like using washi tape or whiteout. I had erasable pens, but then I would like not have one with me at the time, and it was complicated. And this way, the main reason I want to do this is because I'll be able to access it on all three of my electronic devices: my phone, my computer, and my iPad. So that's really, really huge. Really huge. So I love, love, love that about Google Calendar. So this is a huge, huge pro to why I did a digital system. I'm still going to use my paper planner, by the way. My Erin Condren paper planner I did purchase for the year. And I do still love that. And I'm probably going to use that as a weekly overview. So it has weekly pages in it. I would just use that as a weekly overview. I do enjoy the creativity part of sitting down in the planner and mapping it all out and using some functional stickers and things in it. It's kind of fun for me. It helps me to know what's going on. So I think I will do that. But the nitty gritty day-to-day planning stuff and big picture stuff like monthly planning, that's going to be digital. So I also decided to do a daily planning thing in Evernote. This is Evernote. I'll have the link to all this in the description box, by the way. So Evernote is where I do my daily planning now. And I literally just went through and typed out to-do lists. That's it. It's to-do lists. So I can have as big of a to-do list as I want, as little of a to-do list as I want. And it's a really, really big thing. So I talked to you guys a minute ago about how I'm using my planner, my paper planner that I got, and I'm mapping out the week. Well, kind of what I'll do is I'll just kind of use that to make daily to-do lists. So this can be added on to daily. So like for Monday, let's say I decide I need to deep clean my room, which needs to happen. I just add that right on. Let's say I need to remove something. Boom, take it right back off. With the paper planner, again, I'm having to do scribbles and mark out things. It just gets annoying. And I also can have this with the Evernote app all the time. So that's a really big reason why I love this. And I just kind of, brain dumped it all out. Long to-do list, kind of bullet journal style. So I really love that. And then the budget. If you guys watched my video back during Vlogmas, I did budgeting. And I was all excited to get a budget notebook. I was so pumped. And I've just learned it doesn't work for me. I was an accounting major, so spreadsheets are kind of the way to my heart, and that's kind of how my finances best work out, is with a big spreadsheet like this. The budget is another thing that is so like subject to change. A budget doesn't really stay the same. Things are going to change, and you're going to have to adjust your numbers. And so to be able to have a figure, let's say my Discover loan, I'm clocking the minimum at an estimate of $21.52. Let's say it's $50 instead. I can just go in and change it. But if I'm on paper, that's really hard to do. And also the flexibility of having it with me. This syncs on all my devices, just with my Google account, just like with Google Cal. This is the same thing. It's just Google Sheets. It all syncs with my accounts. So that's a really, really big deal. So I got a budget going here, February 2022. I'm already looking for that. Have my income sources up here, which I'm not sharing with you guys. I'm also not sharing my tithes and offerings with you guys, because that kind of tells you my income. You can probably figure it out. We got Discover loan, just bills, a lot of bills. And this is when some of you are like, you shouldn't act like this is a job. Well, look at these bills. I have the big boy bills here: car payment, insurance, cell phone, OnStar. I had to buy a computer for work, so I'm paying for that. This Amazon thing is when I bought business supplies, and I have a monthly payment for that. A car, I got the bills just like everybody else. I might not have a mortgage, but I have plenty of bills. A lot of these bills, work bills like Canva and Cricut. I have the Epic Sound. That's another work bill. So I have bills, and student loans and all the things. So yeah, so the budget is really important. Sinking funds, I'm still doing the sinking funds. You guys know how I love sinking funds. Those are not leaving. So I keep that in. And then I have my envelope spending, which is like my flex spending. So food, miscellaneous, blood money, gas, and couponing. Because I'm actually going to budget couponing now. I've been spending more on couponing than I'd like, because I say, oh, this is a really good deal. And it is. But then I end up doing all the good deals and spending too much. So I want to keep myself accountable with my couponing, and I'm going to do that. Also, transactions. I'm going to log all my transactions. Let's say it's a food transaction. I can just pump over here, type in Walmart for, let's say I spent $14.57 on food, and I just log it in here. And let's say that happened on the 23rd. That plain and simple. I'm able to keep track of all my transactions here, my checking account, my couponing transactions, what I got back, referrals earned, and Etsy. So I have a lot of different components to tracking my budget. Like a lot. So I have to keep very, very meticulous track of it, and having it all on a spreadsheet versus the notebook I was using. The notebook would run out of room. That's another big thing I love about this is it really can't run out of room. It's a spreadsheet. So you can just keep adding on. So I really, really love that. So that's kind of my digital planning. I hope you guys kind of enjoyed seeing that. Like I said, I'm still going to use the paper planner for a weekly overview. I really do enjoy sitting down once a week and planning out my week in a pen and paper planner. But for these things that are kind of subject to change, I really need something a little more flexible. So digital's the way for me with that. So anyway, guys, that is my planning system. Okay, so my mom made cookies, which is actually really, really nice. These are like Ghirardelli, what are they, like chocolate chip something? They're really, really good. And I'm not gonna lie, I've had 2 of them, and I'm probably gonna have a 3rd because the diet doesn't start again till tomorrow. Okay, so it's like after 4:30, and it's kind of transitioning to rain, it looks like. It didn't have a huge accumulation. A lot of this we already had, but it definitely was really coming down there for a little while, so yeah, fun times. Alright, guys, so I just got done watching some extreme couponing, and I'm probably going to watch another episode. It's been so long since I watched this show, and I know for a lot of the people on it, it wasn't legit. I'm pretty sure this lady was. She'd actually been couponing for 40 years, so pretty sure she was legit. But some of the people were doing some fraud on here. Despite that, it's still really, really entertaining, so I'm probably going to go through and watch a few of these tonight. Alright, guys, it is 8 o'clock now, and progress report on my room situation. Pretty much looks the same, right? It's pretty much the same. Didn't get too much on this end accomplished, but I digitally organized. I set up all my digital organization, so now I'm really prepared, I feel like. My monthly planning's all set up, my Evernote thing is set up, and my budget, which is huge. I really did love, let me see if there's a page I can show you guys that's not too, like, personal or whatever. Honestly, they kind of all are personal, so I'm not going to show it to you. But I have a budget notebook that I was using, and it was a good idea in theory, but it just was not what I needed. And the digital thing, I just feel such planner peace with that. And so I'm really excited. And like I told you guys, I'm still going to use my, I can't show you that either. It's got so much personal information in it. I'm still going to use my paper planner as a weekly overview and just use the digital systems for everything else. It'll really be good for me. I think it's going to be pretty much exactly what I need. So I'm excited for that. So I got all the digital stuff taken care of, but I've been, still got to work down here in the next day or so, hopefully. I've been doing a lot in my office other than working. Does anybody else, if you're a small business owner, you work from home, you clean your desk and it looks so nice and neat, and you start working again, and like 20 minutes later, it's just junked up again. And it's like, why do I even bother? I can't stand it when it's junked up. So I got to work on it. I did like clear off all the paper plates and paper bowls and things from the last day or so. I've been eating my meals down here just to kind of stay away from the family. I've been trying to wear a mask. Well, not trying. I have been wearing a mask every time I'm around them. I'm out of the isolation period, but just to make sure I don't give them COVID, since there are such high-risk people in my household, I've just been wearing a mask if I'm around them. That's the quarantine guidelines or whatever, and they say within 5 days you don't have to anymore. So yeah, hopefully I won't be contagious then. I'm just doing my best and I'm letting God do the rest. That's my philosophy. So that kind of flows into this next little thing I'm going to talk about, and that is dealing with the haters. Dealing with the haters. Now, some of you guys, if you're here on this video, by the way, you're not who I'm talking about. Those of you guys who watch these videos are not haters. In fact, you guys are the most supportive people on earth. Seriously. I see your names pop up, and I know you guys are the, like, legit OVC fan club. And it's so kind because basically through my videos, there's kind of 2 different groups of you. The majority, you have found me through couponing, and you really love my deals, and you've grown to love the deals videos I do every week, and you find value out of what I do, so you watch the deals. You don't really watch the vlogs and any of the other stuff, which is totally understandable. I'm not saying that you should watch everything. But you find value out of the deals. And then there's this other group, which is you guys, who have grown to really like my personality through the deals and like me beyond just the deals and enjoy the vlogs and the Weight Watchers videos and all that stuff. So there's kind of two groups. And my point with the deals video is, okay, maybe the deals video, you're here for the deals. You're not really caring about the person providing them, if that makes any sense. You're just here for the deals, which makes sense. You're not somebody who really likes my personality or really likes my other videos. And again, that makes sense. But where it gets weird is when people who don't watch my other content, just watch the couponing, attack in the comments with extremely, extremely rude things. And I know I'm going to get the person, block it, and move on. I am so much better about that than I was a couple years ago. I used to not be able to do that. I used to sit and obsess and obsess and obsess and obsess over the rude comments. I would go on and make a post about it on the community tab, which I did this morning, and I should never do that. I deleted it. I shouldn't do that because I don't want people to think I'm trying to gain attention. And that's what people have said. Somebody actually said, you're probably the one instigating all this when you go on here and post. And so I really try to not do that. But it just bugs me so much. I kind of make that assumption that all of you think that way. And especially when there's thumbs ups going on the hate comment, that makes me think, oh my gosh, how many other people think that? And I've heard other YouTubers say this, so I'm not alone. But for me, I actually am diagnosed with OCD. I've not talked about that publicly, and that is something in the future I'd love to share more about. I'm not ready yet to share more about it. It's been a horrible thing to go through this last year, but also a very, very lesson learning thing. And so when somebody attacks your character, especially, and you do have OCD, it's not that easy just to block it and move on. So I get where a lot of you are coming from, just ignore them, but understand on my part, it's not that easy. And I'm working on it, for sure, working on it. Because I know at the end of the day, there's so many of you guys who are so sweet. And like I said, you wouldn't be here on this video if you weren't the supportive, kind people you are. If you didn't like me, you clearly do. But through the deals video, I already know they're not here for my personality. They're just here for the deals. But the fact that they hate my personality so much they can't just get value out of the deals and move on, the fact they have to come on and comment how I'm annoying and just all these horrible, rude things, it doesn't make a lot of sense. It really doesn't. So today I got a comment from somebody, and it really hurt my feelings. It's by far one of the rudest comments I've ever received in my life. And basically that person said, it's getting really hard to watch your videos. I'm tired of the constant complaining you do about Walmart and inflation and having the wrong price tags up. So we're gonna dissect this comment a little bit, because this person just laid it all out there. That part actually was true. I have mentioned inflation, and the reason for that is two reasons. Number one, I'm assuming they're talking about the Dove soap in my Walmart video. My store had a tag that said $347. It was $397, and I pointed that out because I want you guys. The point of my videos is I want you guys to be prepared that you might go to Walmart and see one price tag, but it might not ring up that way. So what's wrong with me telling you that the price tag says it's one thing, but it's going to ring up for 50 cents more? I would think most people would appreciate that. And then they said, and the other thing I'll talk about inflation is the stock up prices have changed. So in my Kroger video this last week, I said that the cheese is $1.47, and that was a stock up price. Well, a couple months ago, it wouldn't have been, because we were getting it for 97 cents. So yeah, inflation has changed things. That's not me throwing shade at Walmart. If you guys only knew how much money I gave Walmart in a year, I ain't throwing shade at Walmart. So I don't hate Walmart at all. My grandma worked for Walmart for years. She loved their company. So this guy doesn't hate Walmart. Okay. And I mentioned inflation because it's changed the stock up prices. So we're going to pay more for things now. We're going to have to be okay with that. And because I want you to know that the price tag may be wrong. That's not me being complaining and whatever. So there's that. And then they come at me with complete and utter lies. And this is where I know that everybody sins and falls short of the glory of God. I have my sins. You know, I we ain't getting into all my sins, but I have my failures and my mess ups, and God knows that about me. I cannot stand lying. I don't want to be lied to. I want the truth. And I want the truth. I don't want anything else. And so somebody started doing some lies on me in the comment and said, I say that the cashiers are too slow because they're short-staffed, and that it's freaking annoying. They quoted me saying that. And I had a major issue with that, because I've never said that. I rarely ever use the word freaking. Rarely. It's a little too close to the word we all know. I don't cuss. I've never cussed on my videos. I was just brought up not to cuss. And so that's not in my vocabulary. And freaking's a little too close to that. And so I never said that. Ever. Ever. And I've never trashed our cashiers. Not once. I've never said they're slow, because guess what? They're not. The cashiers around here, I don't even know if we're short-staffed, but they're working as hard as they've ever worked. I don't ever have to wait. Ever. My cashiers, that's why I don't like shopping out of town, ever. Because I know I'm going to have amazing customer service at my stores. I never have to worry about there being issues. My stores are phenomenal. And so I told this person, and like the troll they are, they deleted their comment so no one could see it. Instead of apologizing and saying, okay, I was wrong. No, they're just going to delete their comment, and then they'll probably come back 3 months from now trolling again. But I said, you find me the video where I said they're freaking slow and short-staffed and made me wait forever. You find that and you send it to me, because I've never said it, and you're never going to find an instance where I did. I love my cashiers. A lot of these cashiers have been there forever. Like the Walmart cashiers, I've known some of these cashiers forever. Like years. Kroger, a lot of these cashiers have been there for years. I've come to know, I don't personally know them, but I've come to, know them over the years. And why would I come on here and say they're lazy? I even have a guy who works at Kroger in my town who watches. And that's what kind of hurts, is I don't want any cashier on this channel to think I'm calling them lazy. Because if they're just taking that person's facts, which there were 6 thumbs up, so apparently some people out there agreed, I wanted the truth to be known. I have not had any issues with my cashiers around here. The only time I'll ever mention a cashier is if I have an issue with a coupon. So, this coupon beeps, and maybe the cashier got confused on this and didn't want to take it, which I've not had that happen in ages. But the only time is I will tell you that, so that you know that there's an issue, and to be aware of it. Because I've had people ask me, does this beep? And I want to be somebody who tells you if it does. So I don't know. They said it's getting so annoying they can't hardly stand to watch my videos. My message to you, if you're here right now, and I am bringing you down in life, like my personality is annoying to you, I don't expect you to sit here and suffer through the videos if I annoy you that bad. I really don't. I wish you the best. I thank you for the time you've watched the channel, and I'm sorry I'm not delivering what you need delivered. There are so many great YouTubers. I've seen YouTubers come and go. I've seen people who, 1 minute were so excited about my videos, but then they've moved on because maybe they don't like that I don't stack checkout 51 with the coupon, or they don't like that I don't combine Spike Bucks with Ibotta, and I see them on other people's videos, and that's okay. That's okay. That's fine. But they never attacked my character and told me why they were leaving, and so that's where I got mad. That's where I had a problem. If it was just one person, maybe I wouldn't have cared. But the fact I got 6 thumbs up, I just felt like it was deserving of a statement. I did a community tab post earlier. I took it down because I need to kind of collect my thoughts on it. And that's kind of my thoughts. So, fun. Thank you guys, though. I know those of you here aren't like that. You wouldn't watch this vlog if you couldn't stand my personality. And if you are somebody who hates my personality and you think I'm too negative, or you think I'm too this or that, just don't tell me. Don't tell me. How would you feel if I came up to you and said, I can't stand your personality. It's getting hard to hear you talk. How would that make somebody feel? It wouldn't make you feel good. And so, yeah, but I know who my worth is in. After that, I listened to church, and I just know who my worth is in. It's in God. And I know as long as I'm good with God, everything else, nothing else matters, really. It doesn't matter. And so I'm working on it. But that was one of the rudest comments I've ever got to date. And I don't think that anybody would have not been a little upset at that comment, but I don't know. But Anyway, guys, thanks for listening to me. This was a little long, but I hope you enjoyed this little weird vlog. The next vlog, we should be all out of quarantine and I can actually go and do things again for fun. And I think Katie wants to do a vlog again. So we're going to work something out, and that should actually be our next one. So that'll be a lot of fun. But yeah, that's all I got. Hope you enjoyed, and thank you so much for watching.